Right now, a cleanup crew from Pittsburgh is on the scene in Beach Bottom responding to a chemical spill outside of Beach Bottom Primary School. 7 News reporter Sarah Yingling is on scene and joins us with the latest this noon. What can you tell us right now, Sarah?
Crews are on the scene right now. The hazardous material leak in front of the Beach Bottom Primary School. According to EMA Director Bob Fowler, the school's janitor called 911 about a spilled substance on the street. Now let me step out of the way for you so you can see what's happening right now. Fowler estimates the spill to be around 150 gallons. This material is called polyflock and can cause moderate skin irritation. Crews closed the roads surrounding the school and asked that parents with children who walk to school bring an extra pair. Yellow Trucking Company spilled some of this polyflock last Tuesday and had it cleaned up, but because of last night's rainfall, it caused the material to seep out onto the road. The director of the company says they contacted the DEP about the spill, but did not contact local authorities. And now some charges against the company might happen, according to Fowler. Fowler hopes that this will be cleaned up by the end of the day. Reporting in Beach Bottom, Sarah Yingling, 7 News, working for you.
7 News reporter Sarah Yingling was there as Trent Mays went before Judge Lips once again, joining us live now from Steubenville. Sarah, what can you tell us right now?
Well, Rachel, Trent Mays just found out that he must register as a Tier 2 sex offender. This means that for a period of 20 years, he must register every 180 days. Now, here's the form that he just had to sign. On this form, it says that he must register in person with the sheriff of the county within 3 days of coming into that county and must provide the sheriff with temporary lodging information. Judge Thomas Lips also approved his transfer from his current DYS facility to the Paint Creek facility, which should happen within a week or two. During the hearing, the victim's mother asked for him to register as a Tier 3, the highest of the tiers, due to the permanent damage he caused the victim. Also, Malik Richmond was not in court this morning as his hearing was continued. Stay with 7 News. Later this evening, I'll have more from inside the courtroom. For now, in Steubenville, Sarah Yingling, 7 News, working for you. That's right, Jamie. I'm at the crime scene right now where authorities told me one family was duct taped and then pistol whipped. Take a look behind me. You can see BCI is on the scene right now. Authorities tell me that 3 people, including a 2-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 23-year-old woman, were all pistol whipped, and one man was shot in the leg at this house right behind me. I just spoke with the next door neighbor who heard screaming and then saw the man and the woman come out covered in blood. That 2-year-old will be life-flighted to a Pittsburgh hospital. Right now, police believe that the suspects were trying to rob that home. Now, police are still looking for the people involved. However, they do have one person in custody who they believe was driving that car. Police found the car on South 4th Street in Steubenville. Now, stay with us tonight. We'll have more with the next door neighbor who told us about this frightening event and the police chief of Mingo Junction. For now, in Mingo Junction, Sarah Yingling, 7 News, working for you.
Let's get right to 7 News reporter Sarah Yingling, who is live in Steubenville with the latest. Good afternoon, Sarah.
That's right, Lori. Jefferson County Sheriff Fred O'Dowd called it a crazy night after 4 incidents took place. One of those incidents being shots fired where 2 brothers are now behind bars. Deputies got a call about a domestic dispute in the community of Parlett on the Jefferson-Harrison County line. Sheriff O'Dowd said 2 brothers went into the home of another brother and assaulted him. James and Charles Hawthorne both had handguns. The brothers left the home and drove to Maryland Avenue in Steubenville to buy beer, where they got into another fight. Sheriff said the 2 men were beat up by a group of men, and at some point during that fight, shots were fired. Residents in the area told me they're scared that one of those bullets could have gone through their home, and they're sick of it.
It's ridiculous. I'm tired. My daughter, she's 6 months old. She lives here. We can't even sit on our balcony. We're worried about gunshots going off and what's going on. So I'm moving, but.
Wilt told me there's blood on the sidewalk in front of her home as well. Another neighbor showed me a bullet in his house. Both brothers are facing assault charges. James is facing charges of handling weapons while under disability and tampering with evidence. There was also a bench warrant out for his arrest. Stay with WTRF.com and 7 News for updates on this story throughout the day. In Steubenville, Sarah Yingling, 7 News, working for you.
Thanks, Sarah. Also new this noon.
Now, speaking of Heritage Port, that's where we find 7 News reporter Sarah Yingling. She joins us live in the middle of all the action. Sarah, what are things looking like right now?
Hey, that's right, Nate. Setup is all complete here. As you can see, there are dozens of drink and food vendors all around me, and the people are starting to gather. Now, the extensive setup started this morning for tonight's events. There are still some final touches going on right now. They're doing a little bit of a sound check right now, getting the stage set up. But the Wheeling Symphony will be taking the stage at 7:30, like you said, and the fireworks will follow around 10. Now, if it were to rain, which fingers crossed it will not, they won't cancel the fireworks until the last minute. If it is canceled, the fireworks show will be tomorrow. One thing you will not see this year is the waterfall of fireworks from the suspension bridge. West Virginia Department of Highways put an end to the tradition in order to preserve the bridge. So if you're still up in the air on what you're doing tonight, just come on down here, grab a seat on the lawn, grab a bite to eat, and join everyone else down here at Heritage Port. For now, in Wheeling, Sarah Yingling, 7 News, working for you.
All right.